Narayana, and welcome to the Gopala Tapaniya Upanishad. It's rare when we get an Upanishad focused on Lord Krishna, who is special to my heart, but I have one here. I didn't save this to the end of my reading of the 108, but it's nice to have this as we close out this reading of all these Upanishads. It's nice to end on a note like this, or be near to the end on a note like this. So this is in a couple parts. So here is the first section. Om Namah. I offer my respectful obeisances to Sri Krishna, whose form is eternal and full of knowledge and bliss, who is the rescuer from distress, who is understood by Vedanta, who is the supreme spiritual master, and who is the witness in everyone's heart. Om. Some sages said to the demigod Brahman, "Who is this supreme personality of Godhead? Whom does death fear? By knowing whom does everything else become known? Who created this world?" Brahman replied to them, "Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Death fears Govinda. By understanding Gopi Jana Vallabha, everything becomes known. By pronouncing the word Svaha, the personality of Godhead created the world." They then said, "Who is Krishna? Who is Govinda? Who is this Gopi Jana Vallabha? What is Svaha?" To them Brahman said, "Krishna means he who delivers from sin. Govinda means he who is famous on the earth, in the Vedas, and among the Surabhi cows. Gopi Jana Vallabha means he who enchants the gopis, and Svaha means the potency of the Supreme. All these names refer to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who meditates on the Supreme Personality of Godhead glorifies him and worships him and becomes liberated. He becomes liberated." They then asked, "What is his form? What is his glorification? How does one worship him? Please describe to us these things." Brahma replied, "He appears like a cowherd boy. His complexion is like a monsoon cloud. He stays under a desire tree." The following verses describe him. Meditating with all his heart on Lord Krishna, whose eyes are handsome lotus flowers, whose complexion is the monsoon cloud, whose garments are lightning, who has 2 arms, who is rich in transcendental knowledge, who wears a garland of forest flowers, who is the supreme controller, who is surrounded by gopis, and Surabhi cows, who rests under a Sura Druma tree, who is decorated with splendid ornaments, who stands in the middle of a red lotus flower, and who is served by breezes that have touched Yamuna's waves. A person becomes free from repeated birth and death. This mantra should be repeatedly chanted. Klim Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Janavallabhaya Svaha. By chanting these 5 names, one attains the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose potencies are manifested as the heavenly planets, the earth, sun, moon, and fire. A person who even once chants this mantra quickly attains the association of Lord Krishna. He does not attain any other result. Devotional service to Lord Krishna is performed when the heart no longer desires any material benefit to be obtained in this life or the next. This is freedom from the bonds of karma. Many Brahmanas worship Krishna. Many worship eternal Govinda. Gopi Jana Vallabha maintains the worlds. Powerful Svaha moves the universe. Although originally one, air becomes the 5 life airs in the bodies of all living entities. In the same way, for the benefit of the world, Lord Krishna appears as these 5 words. They then asked, "Please describe the worship of Govinda, the Supersoul, who maintains everything." Brahma replied, "The Lord's altar should be a golden lotus with 8 petals. Within that lotus should be placed 2 triangles and the mantra Klim Krishnaya Namah. The Kama Gayatri and the Anagna Gayatri should be written there. Then Anga should be offered with the Sula Matra. Then one should worship the Lord's expansions, beginning with Rukmini, the devotees headed by Indra, the devotees headed by Kinvasudeva, the devotees headed by Arjuna, and the devotees headed by Indranidhi. He who at sunrise, noon, and sunset makes various offerings to the deity obtains everything. He obtains everything. In this manner there are the following verses. Lord Krishna is the worshipful, all-pervading, supreme controller, and although he is one, he manifests in many forms. They who are intelligent worship him as he stands on his altar. They and not others attain eternal happiness. The Brahmanas, who worship as he stands on his altar, the one greatest among the eternals, and greatest among conscious persons, the one who fulfills the desires of the many, they and not others attain perfection. To they who always diligently worship Lord Vishnu's transcendental form, the Lord in his original form as a cowherd boy shows his lotus feet. It was Krishna who in the beginning instructed Brahma in Vedic knowledge, and who disseminated Vedic knowledge in the past. They who desire liberation surrender to him, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who grants transcendental knowledge to his devotees. To they who chant the 5-word mantra with Om and Govinda, the Lord reveals his own form. Therefore, to attain transcendental peace, they who desire liberation should regularly chant this mantra. From this 5-word mantra come all other Govinda mantras in human society, including the 10-syllable Govinda mantra chanted by Indra's followers and by they who desire opulences. So I think I'm going to pause here. So we've had numerous mantras now introduced. So first was Kleem Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Jana Vallabhaya Savaha. And that's the mantra that was said, if you chant it even once, you shall attain the association of Lord Krishna. Just now, I read about the 5-word mantra with Om and Govinda. That is Om Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Savaha. Earlier, I mentioned the mantra Kleem Krishnaya Nama, just a very simple mantra, simplest one here. Then the Kama Gayatri. So it's Kleem Krishnaya Govindaya Gopi Jana Vallabhaya Savaha. And then the Anaga Gayatri. Kama Devaya Sarva Jana Priyaya Sarva Jana Samohanaya Javala Prajvala Sarva Janasya Hridayam Me Vasam Kuru Svaha. My pronunciation may be a little iffy. Alright, that's enough. We're slightly over halfway through this first section. So thank you so much for joining me on this Krishna Upanishad.